Okay, thanks, man, for joining us. Today we're just going to do a little bit of a usability test, and the point of a usability test is just to see how new users experience a platform. So I'm just going to run through a little scenario as well as a goal, a task for us to go through today, and then yeah, we'll go through it, and I'll add more details for you in a second. So here's a scenario. Um, You're a recent university grad interested in learning on what types of grassroots writing there is on local social justice movements. You're also trying to read more and find it hard to start a habit of reading. You're sitting at your desktop computer right now, and you just got a link from a friend, and the link happens to be Wattpad. And so this friend knows that you're having kind of like that problem or direction. Like you want to read more and you want to look into local writing on social justice movements. So you're actually supposed to be at work right now, but thought it'd be a good link to quickly check out. But you do have to get to work soon. So the task is to start using Wattpad and to kind of find 2 or 3 books for later. And during the task, you're basically going to think aloud. You're going to just talk about like just really
Sure.
think aloud, like what you're doing, what's going on in your mind, how you're feeling, like justify
Cool.
like what types of decisions and what types of moves you're making. And yeah, again, the task is to start using, try it out, and to find 2 or 3 interesting pieces for later. So just share your screen whenever you're ready, and we can go through it.
Sounds good. Share screen. Excellent. Cool. All right. So I just got the link wattpad.com. Start reading. Okay. So do I need an account to look at Wattpad? Oh, let me try searching. So let's see. Black Lives Matter stories. Okay, so it turns out I don't need an account. That's cool.
I actually didn't
Um,
know that myself.
so I'm looking at stories. Here, Amanda will tell you her stories of her life on how she. So I just clicked on that just so I can fully read the description of the story. Like how she goes being a black area, white people talks about how she deals with racism and much more. In this book, you get an insight of that one black girl. So this one seemed pretty generic title. So I'm gonna go back and see if there's anything else that's interesting. Just gonna go to the next one. Despite being the kindest, sweetest, prettiest boy to ever live. Oh my gosh. Daniel can't seem to attract anything but hatred from other males and creepy obsessions. So I'm actually really curious about this one. I don't know why, but it seems interesting. So start reading. Well, actually, I don't have much time. So let me save. This plus sign looks like it probably means to save, but it looks like it's deselected. So I probably do need to make an account. Hold on. Okay, you're not going to see me log in, but let's pretend I have an account. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is my login? Okay, and
In the normal scenario, would you make the account, or would you do something else? Like, would you?
oh, in a normal scenario, I'd probably just like, if the story was really interesting to me, maybe put it in my pocket. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't see it. Save it to my pocket extension.
Uh-huh.
Or because the story is not super interesting, I'd probably just keep going and keep looking until I found one story that I thought was really good,
Uh-huh.
and then like just leave it in my tabs.
Mm.
Um,
So leave
so
it in
just
your tabs rather than
yeah,
make an account.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So just from scrolling these, they seem a lot less relevant than the
Mm-hmm.
first like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a hashtag, so I can try that and see.
Mm.
All right, Broken Souls has a lot of views as well, so that's kind of good. A lot of reads. Okay, it's a terrible description. Let me just look at it because I don't think there's much others. Okay. Yeah, forget this. So I already lost interest, so I'm just gonna go
Mm.
back and see if there's anything else that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, this one looks like it has actual information. Spread awareness, link petitions. No, I am not black. Okay. That's kind of cool. That kind of piqued my interest. Um, let's try this. Okay, no. So I'm just playing around with the tags now to see if there's anything interesting that pops up. So BLM looks like it has some interesting stories.
Mm. Are they good? Like, like, is it? Would you say this
In
content
general,
is, yeah, like in like on a very like candid, like let's say that was a scenario you're kind of like looking for local content, what
from the
people are
stuff I'm
writing about.
seeing,
What would you?
honestly, I wouldn't, because I know they do fiction, right? So I
Mm,
wouldn't really search this kind of stuff.
mm,
Like if I was actually searching, I would probably do this
mm,
because these are the kind of stories that I really like reading.
mm,
Um, no, I didn't like that one. So I'm thinking there must be a tag. So
mm,
let's try, and that works too. Okay, sure, let's try that. Oh, it's the same things. Oh, peace and romance. Space, framing history, his jaw flex, and I could see his jawline was sharp. Okay, I don't like that description. I don't even like the cover.
mm,
From my memory, I also know that their homepage sometimes would recommend things, but I think that's based on your account. So I'm just gonna quickly log in. Oh, my password was wrong. Let's see. You
okay.
can't see anything, right?
Yeah.
Good. So just give me a moment. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure out this password.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have to worry about that for now. We'll
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like close it off here, and then I'll
You
ask
sure?
you a
Okay.
couple of questions. Yeah.
Cool.
So on a very like high level, how would you say that experience generally could have been improved? Um,
Um.
Anything you can throw at.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know what I'm used to is that they'll give you a bunch of recommendations on the very first page.
Hmm.
So for me, when I first got here, I was like, oh, this is really weird that like I know that the I know that you can read and stuff on the app, but it's like that's not the first impression I get.
Mm,
I get
interesting.
like they're selling something, or it's like, okay, this is the company generic stuff.
Mm,
But I know now that I think about it, I know why is because they're marketing to their readers as much as to their writers, right? So I wonder
mm,
if I click start writing, okay, so there I have to make an account right off the jump.
mm,
Um, I also recognize this page from when I was looking for work, and I
mm,
remember like it made it very easy to know what the company was up to.
mm.
But as a as a first time like person looking for a
Reader.
story,
Yeah.
yeah, as a first time reader, like I look at this and like this just automatically is just like
Uh.
it screams products. So I'm just
Mm.
like I'm not looking for products. I'm looking for let's just start reading.
Like
But
recommendations, like a Netflix screen, for example. Like there's like just content everywhere.
yeah,
Type of like.
like even this, like you see it on this television thing. That's what I was hoping to see.
Mm,
And I guess what I'm hoping to see is some titles. If they had like some titles here, that would have been nice to kind of like look, or even if it was like their top stories, that would have
mm,
been nice to kind of like get a sense of. But it just screams very like product, product, product. Um,
mm,
start reading. Oh yeah, so I had to search. So even when if I hit start reading, like they're just trying to prompt you to get an account, which
mm,
I guess makes sense. But like I don't know if I was never familiar with this site, I don't know if that would have turned me off, right?
mm,
Um,
mm,
yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice browse. See, that's another thing. See,
mm,
browse. Like I don't know why, but I just ignored these. I just
mm,
ignored all of this. I didn't bother reading it.
mm,
I just went to search. So I saw start reading and then I saw search. I'm pretty sure. But now I'm looking at it carefully. I see browse, and this would have been exactly what I wanted. And I click. I would have clicked that, and then
mm,
and this is what I would have wanted to see first. Yeah, this is
mm.
perfect. So all this is how exactly I would have been wanted to see it.
Hmm. And why do you think browse was not like you didn't catch it or see it immediately? Like what?
I think because I don't
Why
really
did search?
know what I'm looking for or what to
Mm,
expect in terms of quality, so I don't know what to type in really. So like I could type in anything,
mm,
but I don't know. Like I feel like I don't know why search is not attractive. I guess I'm so used to being told what I should want.
mm,
So then now I have to think, okay, search. What is it that I'm searching for? I don't really know. I was kind of hoping for like some kind of like instigation
mm,
of what I might find interesting.
mm-hmm,
So like this is really useful.
mm-hmm,
Maybe somehow making that more noticeable, but I guess it already does have the little arrow. I
mm-hmm,
don't know. I just didn't. Maybe if this was moved here,
mm.
if you can see my little pointer, yeah.
Yeah,
If
see it.
community and browser switched, I don't know. Maybe I would have noticed it because it's beside search.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool, man. Um, yeah. So just to run through kind of some of the notes you mentioned. So, um, if it could be a bit more reader focused, kind of like your landing page, a bit more reader focused, because you said
Mhm.
there's two sides, um, with like very clear cover displays, or at least more like instigated, like you said,
Yeah,
content, and that shows you exactly what there is to offer. And you also
yeah.
mentioned not being prompted to get an account quickly, so quickly. Was that? Would you say that's fair to
No,
say?
not really. Because I'm just like I just want to see what's there, right? Because
Hmm.
then I don't want to make an account right off the bat, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Before I even see what there is to offer.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I think this landing page, as you put it, is very bland. Now that I think about it, it's like it just screams product to me. Like I've seen a lot. Like if you were to Google like any kind of technical, so like technical
Mm.
products, you
Mm.
can search like I don't know Blackboard for your
Yeah.
university. You'll see something very similar, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, okay, like where do I go? Like I had to think a little bit. Okay, start reading. I guess that's where I want to go.
Mm.
But that didn't take me anywhere, right?
Mm.
Um,
And
so
then you
yeah,
went to search. Yeah.
and then I went to search because I figured, okay, well that will take me into something.
Hmm.
But these things, I just in my mind, I just ignored. I don't even know why.
Hmm. Yeah. Cool, man. Thanks. I think we're
Yeah,
done
no problem.
here. Gonna stop recording. Appreciate your
Cool.
time.
No